My mother forced me to join the school's group blood donation, even though my severe anemia made it dangerous. After only 100 milliliters, the world started fading. I tried to stop, reaching for the needle, but the nurse grabbed my wrist and held it tight. You've only given 100 milliliters and want to quit. Everyone else donated 400. She sneered, scanning my pale face with disgust. Blood donation is honorable. People pretending to be sick to get out of it deserve punishment. My mother's cold eyes pierced me as she said, Lila Finch, is this how I raised you? Everyone else did their part. Don't think you're special. You will finish all 400 milliliters today, no matter what. Air rushed from my lungs. My heart pounded so hard it felt like it would burst. By the time they reached the third bag, my vision blurred completely, and I collapsed onto the floor. My soul seemed to slip away as I looked up at my mother's disappointed face. I wasn't lying this time. I really couldn't hold on any longer. The sharp sting of oxygen loss clutched my throat. Darkness swallowing my sight as my body crumpled onto the donation table. The needle shifted dangerously, blood flowing backward in the tube. The nurse drawing my blood, Paula Mercer, shoved me impatiently and yanked the needle out. I am trying to draw blood here. Can you stop moving? Now I have to stick you again. I didn't respond, and her face curled with disgust. She gripped the needle and forced it hard into my arm. Oops, missed the vein. You don't mind, right? Paula jabbed me several more times before giving up, leaving my arm bruised and swollen. By then, I could no longer feel pain. I'll give you credit for enduring it. But where's the team spirit? Everyone's donating and you're pretending to be sick and fainting. Without looking up, she swapped the blood bags while muttering, Mrs. Finch is such an outstanding woman. How could she have a daughter so selfish and careless? Behind me, students whispered. I heard she's got severe anemia but still came to donate. Did she actually pass out? No way, the nurse said she was faking. Mrs. Finch loves her too much. If something serious happened, she wouldn't be standing there so calm. Their contemptful glances burned into me. I floated in panic, turning desperately to my mother, who stared back with tight brows, her face full of cold disappointment and disgust. Lila Finch, stop pretending everyone's watching. Get up right now. But I stayed still. Paula paused, her hand still on my arm, then sighed at my mother. Mrs. Finch, if she won't cooperate, should we keep trying? We've only taken 100 milliliters. All the other students donated 400 without a fuss. She even threatened me earlier, saying she's the director's daughter and demanded I credit other students' donations to her name, or she'd report me to the hospital. Maybe it's best to just skip her blood this time. I tried to speak, but no sound came out. My mother's face turned dark. Suddenly, she kicked me hard in the lower back. I was limp, but the force still slammed me to the floor. You've really disappointed me. Since when did you start using your status to bully people? How did I raise a daughter like you? I lay motionless, trembling with rage. My mother stepped forward and stomped hard on my wrist, pretending to be dead in front of everyone just to shame me. Are you proud of that? Do you think being my daughter means special treatment? The biggest mistake of my life was giving birth to you. People nearby gasped. Paula covered her mouth, but the satisfaction in her eyes was clear. The room fell into a heavy silence that made my heart pound with something far worse than pain. My heart tightened painfully, as if someone was squeezing it with their hands. Mom had tried the American fertility treatment program 3 times before finally conceiving me. I had seen the injection marks covering her stomach. I knew how much she endured just to bring me into the world. I was born premature and developed chronic anemia to care for me. She learned massage therapy and nutritional cooking. She filled notebook after notebook with handwritten notes. Whenever I was sick, she stayed up all night, filled with worry. But after I started university, everything changed. She was the department director at the school. On the first day, she sat me down and said we had to avoid favoritism, maintain total fairness, to avoid suspicion. She gave away the national scholarship that should have been mine to the second-place student. You're my daughter, she said calmly. If you win this award, people will say I abused my power. You need to understand. She also gave my provincial competition spot to an underprivileged student, even though I had earned it. Lila,